contest this evening is 4 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Firstly, please welcome, wearing the black and gold shorts, weighing in 9 stone 13 pounds. From Birmingham, England, please welcome SID RAZAK. And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the green shorts, weighing in 9 stone 9 pounds 8 ounces. Please welcome, from Blackwood, Wales, the undefeated Craig Evans. Your referee in charge of the action is Victor Loughlin of Paisley, who will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
Okay, boys, you know the rules. Obey my commands at all time, defend yourselves at all time. God bless. Touch them.
Ladies and gentlemen, 4 3-minute rounds.
So we see a bit more of Craig Evans, ABA champion, and like most of the boxers on the card this evening, he's not a local lad. Had to make his way up from South Wales. Actually fought up here in December, so a relatively familiar arena for Craig Evans. Had a couple of fights. Good stoppage win on his debut at West Ham, then up here for a points victory in December. This evening he fights SID RAZAK from Birmingham, who has a brush over his record relatively quickly. 6 wins, 58 losses, no draws, and just a couple of stoppages. So on paper, that should only be one winner. And it's not Mr. Razaq. He's in the black shorts with the gold trim. Evans in the green shorts with the white trim, and a nice Welsh dragon on the bottom of his right short leg as well.
When you see Razak's shorts, you'd think he must be a world champion. All that gold glittering at us.
Certainly plenty of bling on that. That's the voice of Colin Hart, who's joining us as ever ringside this evening. Oh, that's a good shot from Evans.
Yeah, he's digging them in, isn't he?
He looked a real handful on his debut.
See, there's a difference between the previous journeyman, Hamidi, and this guy. This guy is standing in front of you.
Absolutely, just stands there, tries to soak it all up, and the pace of this one is noticeably slower. Necessarily a bad thing though, because as we were saying, on debut, Evans came flying out of the blocks, and it was exciting. He looked a little loose though. This evening he looks a bit more settled, taking his time with these shots.
Yeah, he's picking his punches quite well, and making sure that when he throws them, they land. There's nothing more strength tapping than to throw punches that miss all the time.
He follows quite a production line from that South Wales area. In recent years we've had Joe Calzaghe, Enzo Macchiarelli, Nathan Cleverley, Gavin Rees, Bradley Price, all champions. Evans hoping to follow in their footsteps. So a good first round that for Evans. What are your thoughts, Colin?
Nice and easy with that jab, okay?
Well, I mean, Razak, again, he's not throwing a lot, is he?
Deep breath.
Which makes it easy for the for Evans to unload against a man that's not even attempting to hit him back too often. As you say, he's quite content to stand in front of Evans, soaking it up. But he's looks very cool in his corner, certainly unruffled by the opening 3 minutes.
All the time, step off to the side and you'll catch him, okay? Okay? Good round, stand up. Just keep on the end of that jab, just keep touching.
Second out, round 2.
explosive start to this second round from Evans. Flying out of the blocks here.
You know, Razaq does take a lot of punches on his gloves and on his forearms.
He's got quite a high guard, hasn't he?
Yeah, we've got to give Razaq a little bit of credit. Got home with about a 6-5 punch combination, mainly to the body. But he doesn't carry any power.
No, you can just tell that from the sort of speed of his punches, can't you, Colin?
Yeah.
They're real plodding shots. Evans throwing a lot of leather there, not much power behind it. Looks good though. Kept Razaq covered up as well. You see Calzaghe doing that sometimes. Throw real pitter-patter shots and look for an opening. Well, what Evans is doing here though, Colin, he seems to be, he's trying out a few things, isn't he?
Yeah, he's practicing.
It's good to see that though. Sometimes boxers don't seem to think that much in their early fights, do they? But Evans just trying out a few things. And putting into practice what he's learnt in the gym. He's quite methodical as well.
He's not bad defensively, you know, Razaq.
When you say that, he got caught with a big shot through the middle.
Yeah, but when you think of the number of punches that Evans has thrown and how many he's actually got through the Razaq defences, not that many. But of course, he's well on top. He's got quick hands, Evans.
I'm a big one. So keep touching me, can't. When you touch, spit out. Have you got the bucket? Spit out in the bucket. You can't. When you touch him out, you can't do nothing. He's just. When you touch him in a little fast shots, Craig, you can't do nothing with that. He's just tucking up. When you touch him at the top here, pass downstairs, big, throw the big ones up the top here, or touch him here, ram onto the middle. Okay? Yeah. Stay on your hands. Don't stand square. Don't stand square up.
Almost dead, seriously. I thought you boys were right inside. I came we're behind the barrier. I thought it was behind the next barrier. Behind,
So here's the third round.
I didn't realise it was close. You were behind the barrier.
So I set down for 4, and first couple of rounds in the bank for Craig Evans.
He's up in the studio.
Oh! Evans was hurt there momentarily, wasn't he, Colin, or was he just off balance?
Looked off balance to me.
It didn't seem to have...
I don't think Razaq could hurt my granddaughter.
Good shots these from Evans. Good stuff this from Evans. Keep saying Razaq is covering up well. Back he comes now with body shots of his own. That's the danger though, when he does leave himself a bit exposed. Evans takes advantage.
But he'll get away with it with the likes of Razaq, but if he does it as he moves up the ladder, he might run into a bit of bother. Actually, I think Razaq is backing off, but backing off apprehensively. I think he's been hurt in this round.
You're right, Colin. He's definitely felt a few of these.
He looks very weary now, Razaq. And those shots to the body are having an effect. I think Razaq will be very glad to hear the bell to end this round, and probably the thought of another 3 minutes won't appeal to him.
Now you get the sense here if Evans really does step on the gas, puts his foot down, then Razaq might be in trouble.
This is really just target practice, isn't it, for Evans?
It is at the moment. Now Razaq wearily holds on.
His hands are down by his sides, and it's an effort to bring them up to guard his head. Wouldn't surprise me to see him turn it in on his stall at the end of this round. He's blowing hard as he walks slowly back to his corner. I think he's just about had enough.
Last round there, right? He's going to come out blazing, right?
He's got another great journeyman in his corner, hasn't he, Peter Buckley?
So,
yeah. Right, jab, jab.
Peter Buckley, yeah. I like the way he said, "Come out blazing."
Use the ring, never walk round. Right.
Peter Buckley, the veteran of
over 200 fights,
300 fights.
Sorry, 300 fights.
Got to in the end. So
yeah,
he knows all about surviving in the final round, doesn't he?
I like the way he said, "Come out blazing," as if he used to come out blazing in the last round.
Don't get staying on the ropes, right? Rings and loading, tap, tap, tap. You stay in square one, walk toward him, claim him, spin him, and then walk around the ring, use your ring, that's right.
What a character Peter Buckley is.
A lot of publicity, didn't he, when he had that 300th fight?
Well, yes. I mean, they gave him a presentation in the ring, and
I can't remember whether they got him a win or not. I think they did.
Yeah, they did. There was nobody in the other corner. No, it's a bit unfair. I mean, he without the Peter Buckleys and the Razaks of this world, there wouldn't be any boxing shows. You know, they're needed. Well, give him his due. He's come out for the last round.
He came out with a bit of a smile on his face as well.
Yeah, he knows there's only 3 minutes left.
Razak's managed to stay out of trouble, hasn't he? More in this round.
Yeah, he always does in the first half of the round, and then seems to sag in the second half.
Now he hangs on for dear life. Oh, low blow.
Yeah, Razak telling the referee that he was hit low. Evans, I think, acknowledges it by touching gloves with Razak.
I'm not quite sure how Victor Loughlin, the referee, missed that.
Was he on the blind side of him?
I don't know, he wasn't having any of it, was he?
No.
Quite clearly a low blow though. So just a few seconds left of this one. Looks like another comfortable win for Craig Evans. I imagine Sid Razak will be relieved to hear the final bell. And there it is. Win number 3 there for Craig Evans. We'll go back to Wales at some point either this evening or tomorrow night. Tomorrow. More than happy with the way things panned out in that fight. Comfortable victory. I say win number 3. Just wait for official confirmation of the result.
I would think something like 40-36, wouldn't you?
Be the biggest surprise in the world, would it, Colin?
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee scores the contest at 40 points to 36. The winner in the blue corner from Blackwood, Wales, Craig Evans.
I think I'll include 40-36 in my lottery numbers next time.